You stretch your arms as you get out of bed, but something feels off. Your legs feel weaker. Your back is stiff. You didn't fall. You didn't skip meals. So why do your muscles feel like they're fading? The answer might be simpler and more dangerous than you think. After 60, your muscles stop rebuilding the way they used to. Even with a healthy diet, something crucial is missing. Today, we're revealing 5 supplements that fill those invisible gaps and support real muscle recovery at any age. Each one is backed by research. Each one is safe. But most importantly, number 1 is something almost every senior is missing. And without it, your body can't repair overnight. Let's start with number 5, a nutrient that works behind the scenes while you sleep. It's 2:30 a.m. You're asleep, but inside your body, something incredible is supposed to happen. Your muscles should be repairing, growing, and restoring strength from the day before. But if you're low on magnesium, that repair process slows down or stops entirely. Magnesium isn't just for cramps or sleep. It plays a direct role in muscle protein synthesis, the actual process of rebuilding broken down fibers. And here's the problem. Studies show that up to 70% of older adults don't get enough magnesium from food. Why? Because common magnesium sources, like leafy greens, beans, and whole grains, often aren't absorbed well in aging digestion. Even if you eat them, your body might not be unlocking the mineral. A 2021 study in Nutrients found that seniors with low magnesium had significantly lower muscle strength and slower recovery after exercise. But the good news? It's one of the easiest deficiencies to fix. The best options: magnesium citrate or glycinate capsules, gentle on the stomach. Topical magnesium spray, especially if you have digestive issues. Spray it on your legs before bed. Or take 200 to 400 milligrams in capsule form with your evening meal. You'll likely notice better sleep and stronger mornings. And when your muscles recover at night, they don't just stay the same. They grow. I want you to imagine this. You just finished a healthy dinner. Maybe some salmon, broccoli, even a sweet potato on the side. You go to bed proud of your choices, and you should be. But here's the hidden problem. Even after a balanced meal, your muscles may still not get what they need to rebuild overnight. Why? Because muscle repair doesn't run on calories alone. It runs on amino acids, and not just any amino acids. Your body needs all 9 essential amino acids, EAAs, to kickstart the muscle repair process. And unfortunately, as we age, our body becomes less efficient at using the amino acids from food. This is where EAA supplementation can make a massive difference, especially if you're over 60. According to a 2020 study in Nutrients, older adults who took EAAs after resistance training gained significantly more lean muscle than those who didn't, even if they ate the same amount of protein. That's because EAAs go straight to workers without needing to be broken down first. Unlike whole protein foods like chicken or beans, which your body must digest and separate into components, EAAs are already in free form. That means faster absorption and faster repair. But the real power of EAAs lies in something called leucine. Leucine is the on switch for muscle protein synthesis, the very process that helps rebuild muscle tissue after strain, injury, or daily wear and tear. And research shows that after 60, we need more leucine to get the same muscle building response. Here's the kicker. Many seniors, even those eating enough protein, still don't get enough leucine or the right ratio of EAAs, which means their body can't fully rebuild muscle. It's like trying to build a house with missing bricks. That's why a scoop of EAA powder, ideally taken after a walk or light strength exercise, can do wonders for muscle recovery and strength maintenance. Look for a supplement that lists all 9 essential amino acids with at least 2.5 grams of leucine per serving. And remember, this isn't about bulking up like a bodybuilder. It's about keeping what you've already built, your strength, your balance, your confidence. I want you to imagine this. Harold is 72. He walks every morning, just 2 miles, nothing crazy. But every single time he wakes up the next day with sore calves and stiff knees, he stretches, he hydrates, he even eats a banana before bed. Still, the soreness lingers. One day, his granddaughter, a college athlete, visits. She sees him limping and asks, "Grandpa, are you taking Tart cherry juice yet?" Harold laughs. "Tart what?" But that night, he gives it a try. Just 1 tablespoon of Tart cherry concentrate in a glass of water. The next morning, for the first time in months, Harold steps out of bed, and his legs feel normal. Not perfect, but better. That's the power of Tart cherry. And it's one of the most underrated muscle recovery tools for older adults. Why it works. Tart cherries, especially Montmorency tart cherries, are packed with anthocyanins. These are powerful plant compounds with anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. But more importantly, they help reduce something called delayed onset muscle soreness, or DOMS. This is the stiffness and pain you feel the day after activity. And the older you get, the longer it sticks around. In one randomized controlled trial published in the Scandinavian Journal of Medicine and Science in Sports, runners who consumed tart cherry extract for 7 days before a long-distance run had significantly less muscle soreness and faster strength recovery afterwards. That's athletes. Now imagine the effect on aging muscles. But that's not all. Tart cherries are also a natural source of melatonin, the sleep hormone. And sleep is when your muscles actually rebuild and repair. No deep sleep equals no recovery. By boosting melatonin, Tart cherry doesn't just numb the soreness, it improves your body's ability to heal overnight. What to look for? Most grocery store cherry juices are loaded with sugar and don't have enough of the active compounds. What you want is Tart cherry concentrate, preferably Montmorency. No added sugars. Cold pressed or organic if possible. How to use it. Timing matters. Tart cherry is most effective when taken 1 to 2 hours before bedtime. Here's how. Mix 1 to 2 tablespoons in a glass of water. Sip it slowly after dinner. Optional. Add a dash of magnesium powder to boost recovery even more. Some people prefer capsules, and that's okay. But the concentrate delivers both muscle and sleep benefits in one. Mistakes to avoid. Drinking too early in the day, you'll miss the sleep benefits. Using regular cherry juice, it's not the same. Look for Tart cherry concentrate. Taking too much, more is not better. Stick to 1 to 2 tablespoons max. Bonus tip. Combine Tart cherry with a light evening snack, like banana and almond butter. The natural sugars plus melatonin plus magnesium work together to support deeper sleep and faster muscle repair. This trio turns your body into a recovery machine. Even while you sleep, you might be taking vitamin D already, especially if your doctor said your levels were low. But here's what most seniors don't know. D3 alone isn't enough. Let me explain. Your muscles need vitamin D to grow, to contract, and to recover after physical activity. And after 60, our natural production of vitamin D from sunlight drops dramatically. We spend more time indoors. Our skin becomes less efficient. And as a result, we may be walking around with low-grade deficiencies, but without even realizing it. But here's the kicker. Even if you take a D3 supplement, it won't do much unless you pair it with vitamin K2. Why? Because vitamin D3 helps your body absorb calcium. But vitamin K2 tells that calcium where to go, into the bones and muscles, instead of soft tissues like your arteries. Without K2, extra calcium can actually harm your body, increasing stiffness, joint pain, or even arterial plaque. With K2, it becomes a powerful repair tool, strengthening bones and keeping muscle fibers responsive. In a 2017 study published in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience, seniors with optimal D3 and K2 levels showed improved grip strength, walking speed, and balance compared to those with deficiencies, even without changing their exercise habits. And here's the best part. You don't need mega doses. Even 1,000 to 2,000 IU of vitamin D3 combined with 100 micrograms of K2 MK7 formed daily can support your recovery, bone density, and muscle response. So if you're taking vitamin D, make sure it includes K2. It's not just about bones. It's about giving your muscles the signal they need to heal and grow day by day. You probably heard of zinc for immunity, especially during cold and flu season. But did you know zinc is also one of the most overlooked muscle nutrients after 60? Here's why it matters. When your body repairs muscle, after walking, lifting groceries, or even standing up from a chair, it performs tiny protein-building processes inside each muscle cell. And those processes depend on zinc. Zinc acts like a foreman on a construction site. It helps coordinate tissue repair, hormone production like testosterone, and the function of immune cells that clear out damaged tissue. But here's the problem. As we age, our zinc absorption drops, even if we eat the same amount. And it gets worse if you take certain medications, like diuretics or acid blockers. In fact, a 2019 study found that up to 40% of adults over 60 have low zinc levels, and most have no idea. The consequences? Slower muscle recovery, more fatigue, weaker immune response, poor wound healing, even reduced appetite, which makes recovery even harder. The fix is simple. You don't need extreme doses. Just 8 to 15 milligrams per day from a well-absorbed form like zinc picolinate or citrate. Best taken with food and away from calcium supplements, because they compete for absorption. And within weeks, many seniors report better sleep, stronger legs, and faster recovery after even light physical activity. Zinc may be small, but it's a cornerstone nutrient for staying strong and independent. Muscle loss after 60 isn't just about age. It's about missing materials. Without the right nutrients, amino acids, magnesium, D3, K2, and zinc, your muscles can't recover, no matter how much you try. But the good news is, you can change that, one small habit at a time. Whether it's a scoop of Tart cherry, a capsule of magnesium, or a glass of EAAs after a walk, you're not too old. Your muscles are just waiting to be rebuilt. All the products I recommend are linked in the description. They're safe, effective, and easy to integrate into your day. And if this video helped you, please hit like, leave a comment, or share it with someone who needs it. Because staying strong after 60 isn't about luck. It's about giving your body what it needs. Subscribe to Senior Muscle Guide. We've got more powerful habits and food tips coming your way.